We're live! Thank God.
What do you mean we're live?
We should be live.
No, we're not.
What do you mean we're not?
Look at you lying to the chat.
I'm lying to the chat? I'm lying
Yeah,
to the chat?
look at you lying to chat. They can't hear us.
Are you sure? Don't be
Yeah, I'm pretty
messing.
sure.
Don't be messing with me. I'm pretty sure we can hear each other.
Oh no, I don't think chat can hear us. Mango, can you hear chat? Can you hear the video?
Can you press 1 in chat if you can hear Ironbrick with a dick in his mouth? Ah, Lord have mercy.
Why is Ironbrick using Milo's profile picture? Oh, did
I was
Milo?
just getting my headphones. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Hold on.
Alright, so you got your headphones, you're good to go?
I'm on. I don't want to make my presence unprofessional. So
Alright.
testing 1 2 1 2.
Alright. Alright, so I
By the way, I
can hear
can't
you.
see. If you're live on your end, I can't. I can only see the YouTube feed. I can't see the live thing, whatever it is y'all doing. So
Well, let me just double check something real quick, okay? Hang on. We have done this in a year. Gotta make sure.
so you guys get mad at me, chat, but look what they're doing. Look what they're doing.
Turn it off.
We have done this in a year. Gotta make sure.
Yeah, drawing
So you guys get mad
so
at
far there,
me.
Lasmat.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Yeah. This is a.
So,
I always like Ghidorah though. It's one of my favorite monsters to come out of Godzilla.
so we are 100% live. We have 100% on video and feed, and everything's good to go. We're good. After a year, I haven't messed it up. Hooray!
Yeah, only because you tested it ahead of time.
I know, right?
You guys don't understand. He was so excited that Quartering shaved his beard and now sounds like a woman that he was giggling last night.
That's right. That's right. I'm gonna restart the YouTube chat on the stream because apparently it's not updating. 1 second.
Oh boy.
I was gonna say I know this is probably you should read the chat, but I just said he was.
Oh, it's not scrolling down. Oh, that's not good. We'll just remove it then. All right, we'll just make Elasmet the highlight focus as he's doing his scaling on his Ghidorah right now.
You should
Important.
Do
Oh,
what,
no.
Hybrid? What? What is it?
James D word oh god, that I can't fucking read today.
You can't read.
It's JEC, but yeah, JEC is saying Quartering shaved his beard. I didn't see that. You should show the picture of Quartering with his beard shaven, Prime.
You know what? You're exactly right. I should show that. I should show that. Hang on.
We have to demonstrate to chat. I can't just say things.
Let me see if I can find the picture. Oh, I have it. Here, hang on.
God, goodness, you sure are taking your time.
This is what happens, folks, when you don't have no Unitop or diversity.
Yeah, that's right. When there's no community,
Here you go, Ibert. Here, look. She's front. I mean, he is front center page. There you go.
Yeah, well, you should probably actually show it.
No, it is showing. It is showing. You just can't see it on your end, but it is showing.
Oh, there it is. If I look at the stream, yeah. Look, JC. Quartering shaved his beard. Now he looks like a woman, like a homeless lesbian Will Stancil.
Exactly. All right.
I don't like where this stream is going. I don't.
All
Wait, I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going. You take this off right now.
Well, I do because here's the thing. We're gonna go right into it. It's like riding a bicycle, but we're gonna get right back into it. All right.
I already disavow it. Everything you're gonna do going forward, I disavow. This is my official disavowal, just so you guys know.
Well, that's fine.
Mango, I did not know that bit of lore. Jeff Hicks had sex with quartering? That's amazing. Talk about taking one for the team.
There you go, everybody. We have 2 new videos of Jesse Milestone. 2. Let's get into it.
You're being lied to. Do you know that? Do you know you are being lied to right now by some of the people who have the greatest responsibility to tell you the fucking truth? That's right. Those people are lying to you. Some of these are people you trust. Some of these are people you think you can rely on, and it don't matter. None of these people are telling you the truth. They're telling.
Now, Amber, who do you think she's talking about? Who do you think she's talking about? She says none of these people are telling you the truth. Who do you think she's talking about?
I have no fucking clue.
Now,
I have no idea.
Now, usually people, I understand that we usually use the Discord to share this video so Ibert can watch it too. But Elasman wanted to share his drawing, so we're having to have Ibert watch the video on his own freaking laptop of the stream.
Yeah. Oh my god, what the actual shit is this?
I know, but look at that pause right there. Look at that face.
Dude, she always has the greatest pause faces. It's so amazing.
Oh, I love Mango's comment. You want to read that latest comment by Mango?
Yeah, Mango says yes, those people are Jews.
Yes.
Yeah, it does seem to be. Alright, let's get look at a little bit of chat here. Sark says not even live. Duckman failed. Oh, jeez. Duckman
Racist.
has indeed failed. What's up, y'all? Says Massive Panda. Oh, sir, no, I can't read names today. I'm fucking retarded, boys. He says 3 minutes. Carol says these guys are just as bad as Raptor with the start time.
No,
That's right.
No.
Well,
Sorry,
Raptor might be
I'm
worse.
sorry, sir, but
Only slightly about.
Who do you think he learned it from?
Fascist Greg says Jesse did a couple of videos for the first time in months, and I was like, holy shit, what drugs are you on, or what drugs are you supposed to be on, and stop talking. Yeah, it's pretty batty, man. Like, the moment I saw her, Prime can confirm this too, I went, oh no, she looks like someone. It's on the tip of my tongue. And I eventually broke up. Wait, Will Stancil. She looks like a homeless lesbian edition of Will Stancil. It's like, oh god, it's bad, bro. Mango says, how was your weekend? Yes, that's right. We need Ayrton to call Jesse. Oh, that would be amazing. The boys are back. You fucked Endro again, says Mango. Carol says, no, you're not. Mango says, why Einbeck using Milo's profile picture? No one knows. No one has any idea. No one knows why anyone does anything. Did Mango... oh, God.
You're welcome. I brought up Will Stancil for people who did not know.
Yep, that's Will Stancil. It's pretty amazing. Mango requests the horse documentary. Mango also says he was in the Pillstream chat, still unbanned. Very nice.
I forgot about the horse documentary.
Yeah, his wife shaved his beard 2 years ago on stream. I remember. Yeah. It's good stuff. Master says he digs the scales on the last match drawing. Yeah, he's doing a solid job with that. YouTube is trying to dox me, says JEC. Yes, the YouTube's trying to dox everyone. Look at that, ma'am, says Fascist Kirk. JEC commenting on the joke I made earlier about Jesse being recording, saying he grew his hair back too. Yes, that's right. Apparently, shaving his beard turned him into a woman, so his hair grew back. Jeff Hicks fucked that, ironically. That's a little bit of that's the lore now. Jeff Hicks fucked the quartering, I guess.
Or Will
Fascist
Stancil.
Kirk says, oh yeah, lesbian Will Stance. Yeah, Fascist Kirk says I commented on both. If they are still up, props to Jesse for not removing them. Very nice. Mango says, yes, these people are Jews. Yes. Carol says, so much slobber in that mouth. Oh boy, yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
I'm just gonna tell you right now, Ein. If I lose the weight and I look like Jesse Milestone, I'm eating hamburgers and gaining it all back.
You end up looking like Jesse Milestone. Don't worry, brother. I'll punch you in the gym until you look not like Jesse Milestone.
As long as you're not punching me somewhere else, because I don't want a sore asshole the next day.
Oh God,
yeah,
you
no,
put that
don't
out
worry,
there.
I punch
Don't put
you
that
in
out there.
Fascist Kirk says, not going to lie, probably need a good pull out and don't tell her your name. It's yeah. Don't take her to your place either. Take her to a fucking hotel. JEC says this angry lesbian is agitated. She's she's the most animated person. It's kind of why she's wonderful to observe. Mango says, where's Colorado Rising? Oh, that's a good question. We can check in on him, see if he's still reviewing cigarettes. Fascist Kirk says she is only a lesbian because that fat Samoans won't date her. Maybe.
Well, she's
JEC
married. She's supposedly married, and we've covered this. But like, I have it paused right now in her hand, and it's too motion blurry. But I can't see the jewel. Can't see the
Can't
diamond.
see the jewel. Yeah, and then JEC says Will Stancil show is the best use of AI yet. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Linda's doing some really well. It's not her. It's her username, obviously. I can't remember her actual name. She does horrific things to poor Will. To poor Will with that AI shit, man.
I just want to point out that Elasmat is drawing one of the best skills on Ghidorah I've ever seen.
Good job.
Yes, high praise coming from you.
Carol says her ring isn't on her finger, it's on her peen.
Damn.
So it's a Prince Albert now, is it? Fair enough.
All right. Well, let's continue what she says, because apparently, and Ibert, you can hear her, right? Oh, you're in.
Oh yes.
Okay. And last mate, are you watching our stream to hear her? Because I know you can't hear it when I'm showing it through OBS.
Yeah, I'm watching on the YouTube side. So.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
So here we go.
Telling you how to feel. They're telling you what to think. They're telling you what to do. And none of them are pointing out to you very real things like, why does it make any fucking sense at all that some of those people have more things than they could ever possibly want or use in their entire life? Well,
okay, I was... Holy shit, screenshot. Holy fuck that face. Yeah, there's another screenshot for you boys. But I see the wedding ring on her hand now. I see the wedding ring.
while other people on the same fucking planet don't even have enough to live. Reconcile that one for me. How does that one make any sense? And you know what the craziest part is? I'm saying that. That's just a really logical, obvious thing. And so many of you out there are already tuned the fuck out. You're already like, what are you, some sort of hippie, some sort of communist? Oh my god, you crazy libtard. Like,
holy fuck, man. She's flipping out, man. Look at the hand gesture. I know you guys are going to be like 2 seconds behind on me, but it's like, Lord. Let's see what the chat's saying on this.
Yeah, it's her ring isn't on her finger, it's on her pee, and we already saw that. She looks healthy physically, but holy hell, she is the bat poo insane as ever. Oh yeah, man. Like that's usually the way it is with Jesse Kirk. JEC says Emily Eucas. Oh yeah, that's her name, right? Yeah, because she did the Albert the dog or whatever stuff way back in the day, didn't she? She created some really deranged animations. She's pretty good at that stuff. Carol Color says Pink has really hit some hearts. Yeah, Pink's definitely hit some hearts. Mango says, "Holy Evil Dead." Yeah. Kind of a Deadite look to her. That's fair. JEC says, "Tired 2016 style rant about billionaires incoming." Yeah, that's very. I mean, we already know she hates Spedlon, right? So it's very likely we may hear some more. Oh my God, he drives a Tesla. He drives a white Tesla. Ugh. Rant again. Fascist Kirk says, "Now that's funny." At Carol Colors, yes. Massive Panda says she looks like she has a shake weight in each hand in this screenshot. Yeah, kind of Panda. Yeah, it's getting ready.
Oh God! It looks like something else you could think of in two hands, but I'm not gonna go there.
No, Brian. No, don't. Mm-mm.
Well, it is the quartering we're talking about, right?
JEC makes a very valid point there. She reminds me of Jim Brewer from Half Baked. Yeah, kind of. She does. Oh, poor Jim Brewer. Play me. Oh, don't worry, Mango.
No.
We're gonna.
No, man.
We got some things.
Ah, fuck. Here we go.
No! That's not you. That's your programming telling you you have to fight with me. That is your programming telling you you have to feel the way that I made you want to feel.
Really? Hang on. I think I just have to play this. I think I have to play this.
Oh yeah, they're anti-Semitic pieces of shit. I was gonna put a little backdoor nod at them.
Yeah, we have to play that. Yeah, we had to play that. We definitely had to play that.
Prime, you can't talk over her constantly.
Oh, jeez. I'm talking over constantly? Oh, no.
Oh, I missed that one.
All right, we'll continue.
When I started yelling at you and making accusations, that doesn't make those accusations any less true. But I don't want you to feel the way you feel when those people tell you what to believe. Because that's the real problem. The problem is we are not listening. We're not listening to each other. We're not listening to ourselves. We're only responding to our programming. And when I say programming, I mean that in the literalist sense of the word. Computers work the way they work because we designed them after the way that our brains work. And in many similar ways, people, institutions, your parents, your teachers, your social media, your pop culture have been programming you with algorithms, with systems, with ways that they want you to respond, all because it preserves the status quo, the very status quo that they are in complete control of and want you to have no piece of. You wonder why we're all fighting each other? You wonder why we can't believe in anything anymore unless we believe against someone else? We can't have a movement that doesn't have an enemy? Any of that seem weird to you? Any of that?
Okay, thoughts on what she's saying, Guybrush?
But she's babbling sort of incoherently because she's obviously had a disagreement with someone, maybe a close family member, or maybe her husband, or maybe a friend or something. And she's just kind of going on. She's vague posting. Like, she's vague posting about some internal conflict she's having because of an argument with someone close to her.
It's an interesting statement. What about you, Lasmat? Or are you just no comment?
Obviously she's. I go with Arnold. She is vague posting, which I find annoying. Like, I don't know. I guess maybe she'll reveal what she's talking about and who she's talking about. I guess we just have to listen.
That's
I
right.
don't know.
You're quiet.
Am I not coming in? Am I not coming in?
No, I can hear him. I can hear him.
Oh, you know what? 'Cause he
Oh my god! Check the volume on the Lasmat on the Discord side.
I'm fine.
Yeah, he is. I can hear him. So can everybody else.
Oh my god, what the hell happened to fucking...
You can't see. You
Uh-huh.
can't blame me, chat, for this one. I'm a guest.
Nope, they can't.
I'm a guest.
I really can't blame him for this one. Fucking Discord decided to mute itself. That's why I couldn't hear Lasmat.
Oh my god, it's doing that shit again. Why is it always... Wait a second. Why does it always do that when we stream?
It's very likely I hit some kind of fucking hotkey that it's tied to by mistake.
Uh-huh.
Wow, I mean, it's more funny to be like, they're trying to get us, chat. But it's almost certainly I hit a hotkey by mistake.
We have some comments in the chat.
That's right, we do. Alright, Mango says, I miss Prime's old intro with the He-Man song. The communist Dutch dam tells us we're the ones who are programmed. Yeah, right? Like, it's we're the ones with the problem. Like, no, brother. No. Antinatalism is the programming, you silly faggot. Precious Kirk says, bruh, save this clip and have someone put in the shake weights. Oh, don't worry. That meme's coming after the stream, almost certainly. Prime, it's already in Prime's head. No one's gonna dislodge it at this point. Kirk says, it even has the Skull and Crossbones SS shirt. Yeah, yeah. KSSS says, woo, Jesse has become even more handsome woman. That's right. Jesse will always become the most handsomest of women. Mango says, I miss... I already read that one. JEC's painful projection. Yeah, it always is with these guys, man. I know people don't like Vox Day. I really don't care. It's not my problem. Vox is correct when he says leftists always lie, double down, and project. He's quite correct on that point. Just Kirk says she takes care of her teeth. She is frustrated with current economic and political situation. Who isn't the internet is not the place to air it out. If you are Jesse Muth, right? JC says everyone else in her life has tuned her whining out, so she lashes out on the internet, screaming into the void. Yeah, that's probably accurate. She strikes me as someone who argues at Thanksgiving. KSSS says, I heard that Jesse tried out for the role of Corporal Hicks in the Disney remake of Aliens. Looks like the rumor is true. No.
Now hang on. That's kind of a weird thing to apply for, considering the fact that she was going to be Mrs. Hicks at one point.
Oh yeah. I mean, maybe. Mango says, Alasmat isn't the same after eating Walmart cake on stream. I know, right? I think he lost those 2 IQ points that made him equivalent to white people.
Wait, what? You ate a Walmart cake on stream last man?
You know what? Let me tell you something right now. You haven't lived until you had a Walmart cake.
You know the icing's made with like palm oil, right?
And Pajit semen. Don't forget that part.
Oh, good God! Well.
Oh, that never happened. So
Yes,
let's continue on.
That seem wrong to you? Or maybe not. Maybe because your programming doesn't even allow you to do the work to question it. The second that you do, the second you ask questions, alarm bells go off, walls go up, you retreat into your tribe. You retreat back to the people who tell you it's safe to feel these things. It's safe to believe these things. Trust us. And you do. Because you don't realize what you've been asked to give in exchange for that sense of safety, that sense of security, that sense of surety, that feeling of being right. You've been asked to sacrifice your own moral integrity. And no one actually asked your permission because you wouldn't have given it. No, they just programmed you to accept the moment that they took it from you. That they said, no, what you believe doesn't matter anymore. What I believe I tell you what to believe, and so long as you believe what I say it's okay to believe, you get to be here. You get to be one of the good ones. You get the special privilege of not being one of those people that we hate, those people we attack, those people we make such pointed examples of.
I just I feel like something's being forced down my throat listening to this.
What was that, Prime?
I just feel like something's being forced down my throat listening to this.
Well, it's usually the way it goes. She's a bit of a rambler.
Oh,
It's
God.
I mean, I'm sure she'd like to force a few things down your throat, Prime.
Oh, no, stop it. She already
What's
has...
wrong? You don't want to suck the feminine penis?
You don't understand. She already has dildos that are candles, Iberg. What else does she have that's phallic?
Yeah. Well, I mean, probably several things. KSSS says Jesse's upset with the current economic situation because she's not part of the problem. I mean, probably.
I caught that reference.
Uh-huh.
I didn't mean to derail that one.
Well, I mean, you know,
Damn it.
it's only
Damn
a
it.
select few who get to be part of that crowd. You have to protect. You have to be part of a certain, shall we say, ancient order. Fascist Kirk says Winco cake is better than Walmart cake. I don't think I've ever had Winco cake. Does it also contain Pajit semen, Fascist Kirk? KSSS says she really does look like Jim Brewer. Yeah, a little bit. This is a little bit of a Jim Brewer there. I like to lean on the homeless lesbian Will Stancil, though. It's so good. Mango says, well, at least Matt didn't buy the cake in the same Walmart who was the scene of Quartering's visit. Oh, dude, can you imagine if you bought your Walmart cake at the same Walmart that Quartering shit his pants in?
Look, it was one a Walmart cake one time. I've gone to other legit bakeries since then. Hello.
Yeah. Mango says the childless 40-year-old Butch looking for a battle axe of a gash is telling um, everyone else they're a bunch of brainwashed sheep, but they have it all figured. Well, it's always them, right? It's always the weird socialist communist retards who think they have it figured out, who can't understand that they've been literally programmed by the Rothschilds. Yes, I'm gonna fucking say it. You can't stop me. They've been literally programmed by the Rothschilds and their disgusting fucking New World Order agenda into being anti-natalists. Like, they've become the very people who will grant power to the concept of the New World Order. Like, they're literally what is referred to as a useful idiot inside of communist propaganda. KSSS says the only one watching this in joy and happiness is Jeff Hicks. Dodged a bullet on that one. Yeah, it's Jeff indeed dodged a bullet on that one. Mango says, but Jeff is still
I do want
videos.
to hold on before you do. I do add Jeff Higgs, and this may not happen. Is one of the names listed on the For the Fats Fetish Festival happening for CG in October? So keep a watchful.
That's
Wait.
kind of wild.
Wait a second. What?
Is the High Council reuniting?
It can't be because Jeremy
That's the
doesn't
problem,
want to. Jeremy doesn't want to do anything with it. It's Jeremy Prime, not Jeremy Hamblin.
Yeah,
Maybe
I think
the
Jeff Hicks
revised
still has some kind of
Jeremy
like
Prime
loyalty
with
to the
Jeremy
S.
Hamblin.
He doesn't follow the CG stuff, so that's why he probably doesn't know that being attached to that For the Fats Fetish thing is not a good thing. But we'll see.
Yeah, fair. Mango says, but Jeff is still publishing videos about unsellable merch from Disney, MCU, and Star Wars. Oh,
I know.
jeez.
Greatest
No.
stuff he makes. Him going around.
I mean,
all those-
at least he's getting back to the classics instead of just wasting his time on dumb shit. KSSS says, I almost came in saying, why are you watching Rob Liefeld? Yes! Dude, that's kind of what I love about the look that Jesse's rocking here. It's this weird transitional phase between lesbian and man. And she's just like, she looks like so many different weird guys. It's great. Kirk says I don't think so, Ein. In regards to what, Kirk?
Yes, please give us an opinion on that.
Guys in the
All right,
chat, okay, guys in the chat, when you reply to Arnold, you gotta put like the full thought in your text because he goes off the tangent, and by the time he reads your chat, you don't know what you're talking about. So you gotta like put the full context of what you're referring to with
You're
Arnold
retarded,
in
brother.
chat. Yes.
JEC says Jeff is still filming toys at Walmart and using it as evidence Disney is going bankrupt. Probably.
No, he is. I watch them all the time. It's funny as hell, especially when he shows that, for instance, he went to a Target line, and he showed one of those new Superman figures still at full retail price. He goes across the street next doors to Ollie's. It's the same Superman figure for half the cost.
Good lord.
Yeah. No, not Ollie's, excuse me, Ross. The subletter of Target shit. But yeah, like Ross is no better than Ollie's because they basically take what Target has and basically discount it for super, super cheap. But have the same action figure less than, like, a half a mile away from each other, that's funny as hell.
Dude, that's wild. Like, it's just half the price and it's not even that far away. That's just sabotaging yourself at that point. Fascist Kirk follows it up with, "I don't remember that either. It was like 4 minutes ago." That's okay, bro. That's okay, Kirk. We'll be retarded together, brother. Mango says, "Don't forget Jeff's book, Stealing Solo, number 786." Did that ever come out? I can't remember.
Yes, Stealing Solo did come out after Jesse Milestone told everybody they would get their book when they freaking get it.
Oh, I kind of remember that. I forgot about that.
Shoot, yeah. Wow. Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah. JEC says, "Look at how well stocked this Target toy aisle is. Clearly, Hollywood is days away from collapse." Yeah, it's
Well,
they have infinite money. Unfortunately, they're funded by the usual suspects.
Here's the thing, if you don't mind me talking about that right quick. The toys, quote unquote, are on some occasions not even owned. They're rented space for retailers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sometimes Target actually makes it to where, like, Hasbro and everybody like that, they have contract. It's kind of like distribution. So if they can't sell stuff, they get credits for it and they take it back. But toys, like, they can order a certain amount of stuff, but sometimes most of the stuff is contractually obligated to basically be set up. And that's why you don't see toy aisles as well stocked anymore. It's because Walmart and Target don't feel the need to order extra amount of stuff that they're already allocated to anymore. So it's like, that's why you're never no longer seeing like 4 figures, 5 of the same character on toy aisles like you used to back in 2005, 2006. It's because, they're only getting one shipment of a box of a character, and you're basically SOL if that's the only one they have in that fucking aisle.
That's what got Toys R Us put into bankruptcy, is because
Yeah.
and I would be specific and say it's Hasbro that bankrupted Toys R Us because all those figures that they couldn't get off the shelf that nobody wanted.
Well, it's like
I think you're probably right about that, because it's not like they had difficulty selling video games or Lego.
Yeah.
Like Toys R Us, whenever I wanted like a decently, something I noticed about Toys R Us back in the day, buying a video game from a hobby store was always more expensive than buying it from Toys R Us. I would always just get my games at Toys R Us.
That's because they bought the games at wholesale. So if you buy games at wholesale, it's a cheaper price. Hobby stores, they have to buy it at a retail price and then try to do a markup on it.
That doesn't surprise me. I didn't know the retail reasoning behind it, but that makes sense. Fascist Kirk says, "I like Stealing Solo. It was a joke merch that shipped out on time. He shipped it out twice. I got one with my address on the cover, and another. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad people enjoyed it. I was kind of hoping it would be fairly entertaining." Mango says, "Hasbro toys are even more dead if you see G.I. Joe, Transformers, or TMNT. I've not paid attention to the toy market in years. When I stopped collecting stuff, and gave a lot of my stuff away to other people, I kind of stopped paying attention to toys entirely." KSSS, Mango, good lord. Prime and Lasmet are the ones who pay attention to that stuff these days. KSSS says, I haven't watched Jeff Hicks in forever. I like to think he's just incredibly naive and far too nice to say no to EVS's invite for the Fans Fest. That's always possible. Or maybe he just wants to hang out with people. Like, that's always possible, too. 'Cause
He still has copies of Still in Solo. He's still trying to sell off, and he's also got another project behind that. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's doing the last mat. He's just going just to sell shit.
oh, yeah, I mean, that would make sense, too.
Because remember, he's neutral. He doesn't have any connection to anybody with War Campaign, Flash, anything that's going to get him in an attracting spot with people who want to buy his shit. So I guess he sees it as a win if people buy stuff off of him, and he just goes home.
I mean, I've had Jeff Hicks on my channel. Jeff Hicks is cool. Like, he's not a douchebag by any stretch of the imagination, and I know for a fact he's not paying attention to what's happening with CG. So if he did, I wouldn't want to be associated with it. So I mean, there's
No.
that at least. So
Yeah, Mango says, is for the Feet Fest alive? Yes, surprising. Surprisingly, yes. Fresh Kirk says Disney Star Wars helped to destroy Toys R Us as well. Yeah, I mean that's probably true, to be honest.
Like
no,
I said,
that is true, because that was all like the deal with Hasbro, or it was it Hasbro or Kenner that had the deal with Star Wars, but Disney Star Wars did kill Toys R Us. That's 100% accurate.
like I
Couldn't get
said,
those shit off the shelf quick enough.
Toys R Us was allocated certain things, but Toys R Us basically because they knew that they were. Last one, you remember Midnight Madness stuff back in the day?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, Toys R Us was the number one place where if they launched a movie with Star Wars, there was Midnight Madness day one for the very
Yep.
first wave. And they
I
basically
remember.
were told by Disney to buy a shit ton of merch. And they did. Half of it only moved during the first Force Awakens movie. Nearly none of it moved with The Last Jedi.
Well,
Yeah.
that Ryan Johnson movie was a fucking disaster. Force Awakens was salvageable. You could fix that movie, but oh god, that steamy fucking turd Johnson churned out was. Oof.
Yeah.
Fascist Kirk says they will take your money, but it will never happen, referring to for the Fans Fest. Jeff Hicks, KSSS says Jeff Hicks used to stream with NDA Andrew, didn't he? I don't know.
I can't remember KSS. Like you're talking about 6 or 7 years of lore.
Yeah, it's
Okay, wasn't the Andrew supposedly going out with Mary Mayhem, from what I understand, or
I don't know that much
think it
about
was somebody
that.
else.
I have no idea. I know someone mentioned that, and I don't know if there's any truth to that or not. I honestly don't pay attention to Eric July's crowd. I don't know. I know very little about them as a result. So far, 19 people have paid for the Fans Fest campaign. 18 of them are war campaigns. Okay, so-
They
Hey,
want it to
maybe.
happen. They want it to happen.
I mean, they
Mock it.
probably. They absolutely would want it to happen. It would be a total disaster if they do it and no one shows up, right? Mango says, look, it was a long battle, lol. Yeah. JEC says, I remember EVS buying a case of Rose Tico dolls on clearance, closing Toys R Us in a video. Yeah, didn't he destroy them? Didn't he
Yes,
back over one with his car?
Yes, you have to understand. He made a video ever since he cut up a Rose Tico, and then some liberal on Twitter said that he was being a misogynist creep, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, he basically started buying every single Rose Tico he could after that, and said that he was going to own the market on all the Rose Ticos.
Man, I miss that EVS. I miss the one who would fucking destroy action figures on stream.
Yeah. He bought Admiral Haldo, the pop figurine. That's the one he ran over with his car tire.
God, wild shit, man. Those were fun days.
Yeah, he's the one who originally coined the term "part of the problem."
Yeah, Mango says, and by the way, Disney starting with new trilogy. Oh, fuck me. Away from recent one? Wait, oh, okay, so they're...
No, it's rumor, it's canceled, none of that shit's been confirmed.
Oh, okay, gotcha. JEC says you need to redo the last third of Force Awakens. Agreed, JEC. JEC says, if I hear the name Eric July one more time, I'm going to... Right?
And well, guess
Dude.
what? We just read it, so you heard it one more time.
Yeah,
You played yourself.
It might be time to scream. Mango says, we need Leem for the Feet Fest. Yes, I agree. Mango follows up with EVS also made video about Transformers and throw that toy on stream.
Oh man, Crescent would have been happy to see one of his favorite toys just get eviscerated by Ethan.
Oh, dude. Yeah. JEC says Rose Tico was like his mascot for his channel. Yeah, he was. And then she shit on him. He was like, fine, I'll just destroy your toys. It's like, okay. Alright. There were signs. We should have known how petty he was even back then. Looking back, we're all like, oh yeah, there were signs.
There sure were. Alright, let's continue this. We have still one more video to go after this one.
Just to reinforce that fear in you that you won't be that next person. If anyone has ever told you something like, stay angry, if anyone has ever told you how to feel, what to believe, whom to hate,
That's an interesting thing. Stay angry's Doomcock. That's interesting. She made that reference. Interesting.
they are trying to control you. Now, not everyone who's doing that is doing that for
That's
some
kinda
nefarious
fascinating.
end.
That shows,
You know, some of them are doing
that
that just
she's
repeating the cycle of
basically
fear that's been
vague
instilled in they themselves.
about a bunch of
Other people
YouTube
just
creators.
see a way to get attention and make a buck. That's
She's
Yeah. Yeah, she's vague posting about a bunch of people, that's for sure. And I do apologize. The time is going to be off because you're listening to her. I'm pausing it. You're talking, and she's talking, and I'm having to pause it again.
yeah.
fine. It's not an excoriating judgment of a human being just because they have sought that control. That's part of the same thing that the same fear that drives us to exact that control on other people is the same fear that drives us into those hands and cedes that control to those people. Because it's a lot easier to just hide your head in one of the group and say, this is what we all think, than it is to stand up and be one person saying, I know. I don't need consensus.
Pause that for a second, Prime.
To tell.
Good pause.
Yeah, the thing where she whines about people saying you should stay angry. No, actually, it is actually helpful. Anger is negative emotions are a sign that you are suffering. That there is a problem in your immediate area that needs to be remedied. These people who tell you to chill out, man, are telling you to not functionally telling you to not solve the problem that incurred the negative emotion in the first place. It's fundamentally just a really moronic stance. The hippie mindset is basically passivity in its entirety. Do nothing. This is like the hippies talk about how normal people are sheep, but these faggot hippies are the sheep. They fix nothing. They do nothing. And when they finally reach their boiling point, who do they hurt? They hurt innocent people. They don't target cops. They don't target politicians. They don't target the people torturing them, like the heads of corporations and stuff. They kill innocent people every time. Sorry, that's all I wanted to say.
Oh, it's fine. We have another lovely screenshot of a slack-jawed Jesse Milestone. Right here, she looks like Ben Stiller as Simplejack.
She looks like who is it? The guy from RoboCop after he gets the acid dropped on him.
Oh God!
Oh,
yeah,
about. The guy who gets hit by the car and like bursts into nothing.
Yeah, him. What's his name?
I can't remember the character's name. But he's the same one that when RoboCop starts to go hunt them down, he's the very first one with the motorcycle. He's like, "You're dead. We killed you."
Yeah. Yeah, he was one of the first ones. JEC says, I make the trip to For the Fan Fest if I can meet me. I think a lot of people would just for the laughs. Mango says, Rose Tico had 4 minutes in third movie. Oh, that's rough, man. See, I didn't watch any of the new movies. I just, I consumed synopses of them because I just couldn't bring myself to fucking watch Disney Star Wars. I knew it was going to be dog shit.
4 minutes is still way
JEC
too long.
Fair. Yeah, way too much time. JEC says, stay angry, says the lesbian screaming at the camera. Yeah, right? JEC follows up with, Doomcock, is Doomcock still around? I feel like he hasn't posted. I haven't seen a
Yes.
video from...
Yes, he's still around. He's being shadow
Yeah,
banned
he's
like
still-
a lasmat.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go manually check his channel, because he never pops up in my For You feed on YouTube at all, ever.
Yeah. He's
Fascist
been
Kirk
doing a
says...
lot of stuff.
Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna have to go manually. I've seen nothing from him for 6 months, so yeah. Fascist Kirk says, I think Steve Walton and Jesse Milestone would be a successful match, not trying to ship here. I mean, that could be funny. Ahagao face, in regards to the face she's making there. KSSS says, we are assuming she's talking about current political shit. This is actually a personal video to her husband who told her he wants a divorce because he ain't gay no more. He likes women. Maybe. KSSS says, don't unpause her yet. Trying to screen cap Jesse post-stroke face. Her post-stroke face. Oh, God. You mean post-stroke is or post-stroke is a no. Mangus's Dark Gift called that neutrality, that behavior of not confronting to anybody, but he still stole 4K from his stupid backers. Oh boy. Well, that's chat. Good stuff. JEC says, can you fly, Johnny? KSSS says, she looks like Kirk Douglas after the stroke. Maybe a little. Maspeda says, I'm true, that what do you care? It's not affecting you argument is dismissive and effeminate. If something is affecting you, affecting society negatively, you should care because you're... Yes, that's precisely it, Panda. See, it's really frustrating when people say shit like, it doesn't affect you. Yes, actually, it does. One of the biggest issues I have with people like Jesse is they don't understand the concept of social contagion. They don't understand the idea that bad ideas spread from people, from influential people to weak-minded people. And it's always worked that way. That's how ideas spread. People that are less intelligent, less educated, it's easier for in some cases. I shouldn't say in all cases. In many cases, it's very easy for those people to absorb ideas that should not be in their heads. And like people like Jesse are they're a cog in the Rothschild machine. They keep you from removing bad ideas, people with bad ideas from positions of power, because ultimately they want those bad ideas propagated. Mango says, Lexington Steel scene with her face. Oh, jeez. Doesn't it look a little bit like Ben Stiller's face from what was that movie where he was a model?
Zoolander.
Zoolander, that's it. Sorry, it's been so long since I saw that one.
I said Simple Jack, that's the other role he did, but like the slackjaw shit, like.
Yeah. KSSS says, I'm specifically remembering the scene where they're bashing the computers and making the monkey noises and faces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. KSSS says, Alasmat, this is a great drawing. Pete's Drogon never looked better. Keep great job.
That is King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah. Kissy. Ban Kissy right now. I want him banned. Can you guys ban him for me? Ban him.
All right. We'll put Kissy in the ban zone.
I got a question.
Okay.
Is KSS colorblind? Is yellow green to him?
Maybe.
KSS is a destroy the Unitol we have.
Oh,
what Unitol?
Oh,
Gotta have like you gotta have your own ban zone here to keep Kissy in check, because if not, he'll ruin you. He'll ruin this Unitol that we have.
Kirk says, that's how we get BLM and Q-tarts. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it, Kirk. That's exactly it. Thank goodness Jesse isn't influential. Right? Can you imagine? Zoolander's a pretty funny one, man.
You want to know why she's
Zoolander.
not
Great
influential?
bed.
You want to know why she's not influential?
Too crazy.
No, Line. It's the family thought they could marry her away, and she said, "No, I'm turning tomboy."
Oh boy, maybe.
She lost an inheritance,
Zombie.
just like her sister.
KSSS says zombie Jesse.
Oh, jeez.
Mango says King Gaydora.
You know, Mango, you can go away, Mango. Never come back. Never come back.
Now, hang on, last Matt. Now, hang on. How do you know Mango has been watching hentai versions of Godzilla?
Oh yeah, that's.
I know he has. I guarantee you, he's Rule 34 Godzilla already. Corrupt.
Probably. JEC says looks like Ben Stiller, where he was a heroin addict, Permanent Midnight. I haven't seen that one.
Amazing.
KSSS says I'm not colorblind. Elasmat is. Have you ever seen what red looks like to him? No. Oh, the pink shirt.
Oh yeah, the salmon shirt. Yeah.
Fucking salmon. JEC says not pretty enough. Mango says yes. Hentai versions exists.
Oh God. Oh,
I just want to point something out before I play the stream again. She made this 3 weeks ago. You know what also happened 3 weeks ago, last Matt?
What happened 3 weeks ago?
Gas prices soared past $4 in California.
Oh no! Is that why she's having a melty?
Well, remember, we have a special somebody in California that telling us the gas prices have already reached a threshold of $5.50.
Damn, cost of living, man. That's
Mhm.
again why I'm really grateful. I live in the countryside, and most of the fruit and vegetables I eat, I grow in the backyard. I intend to move further out in the countryside in the near future because fuck being close to the city. I see what's moving into the city nearby. I don't want to be
Is your
anywhere near it.
comment still on the video? On her video or ours? I need to follow up on that fast.
I think he means his comments left up on her video.
I never gave the link.
My goal one day. My goal one day is to go to the countryside, away from.
Yeah, that's
Probably
probably a good choice, Elasmat. Just get away from the city, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I don't live in a mostly densely populated area, but still, like, I kind of see the eye turning a bit. So
You know what's gonna happen in like 20 years? I want to go through the woods one day, and there's just gonna be this whole like carved city. It'll look like blocks and like whittled Godzilla figurines where Lasmat just couldn't take it anymore. He had to take a pocket knife and just make his own.
Yep. KSSS's Permanent
would.
Midnight is about the guy who was a heroin junkie who wrote Alf. Oh, jeez, that sounds like a wild story. Kirk says, I learned these life lessons from my ex-wife in the Great Recession. Get out of debt. Get out of debt you own and what you have to live with. Live within your means. Life is simple. Yeah, no, don't buy. Don't live beyond your means in any capacity. Just buy what you need. Occasionally buy something you want. Don't splurge. Don't be stupid. Always have backup cash, basically. KSSS says 3 weeks ago we discovered that EVS wears adult diapers, and judging from her pa's face, he's not the only one. Jessie looks like she's making a big old messy here. Yeah, probably. At least a little.
Okay, well let's find out. We're gonna continue now.
Tell me the difference between right and wrong. But how do we do that? How do we overcome this programming? When again, many of you watching this are only watching this point by point, refuting every single thing I say, just waiting, or even already in the comments to tell me how wrong I am, how stupid I am, how ugly I am, how I must be a man secretly because that's the only way you can reconcile.
I'm sorry. You're gonna listen to it. Oh my god.
Dude, faces you fucking pause on, motherfucker.
Her saying that her being secretly a man. I was like,
Secretly a man.
We've been talking about that for the last 15 minutes.
You know, whoever's watching this streaming, screenshotting every time you freeze frame this, you gotta make a collage of this.
Bro. That's amazing. We
Every
were
time you
making
screenshot-
Jesse a fucking joke.
Oh fuck. I love KSS's comment too, man. Read that shit.
One sec. JEC says over under on Jesse's credit card debt. I say it's at least 20K. I'm gonna say 26K. A solid 26K. Mango says best part of Alf is that the actor who played the father died in a crack house surrounded by gay prostitutes. What? KSSS says secretly every pause a gem. Yes, absolutely. Like they're just the faces she makes are astounding. Like she's such an animated person. It's wonderful.
You missed Mango's. He says stop with pausing videos. Her face is cursed.
Her face is cursed. Yeah.
Hey, let me try something out. I'm gonna do like 10 seconds. Pause again. Let's see what happens.
A woman with short hair, and all these other pretty awful things that your programming is telling you to say to me. I didn't hurt you. I didn't even make you listen to me. This is your choice if you're here. And so if you feel the need to respond to this with anger, with hurt, or the intent to hurt and do harm, then this video is definitely...
Holy shit. Why? Why is it every time I pause? Holy fuck!
Look at, dude! Look at those eyes! What the shit?
God,
Does she have
I'm moving. Oh God.
Does she have glaucoma? What is happening here? Bro, come on!
He's not a real person. He's not a real person.
Oh my god, this is terrible. JEC says, did Jessie get the top surgery? She's built like a 12-year-old boy. Ozar says, who is that dude? Oh, that's a lesbian Will Stansel.
Oh God. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I think I'm
Mango says, looks like a demon from the movie Smile. Actually, kinda. It does look a little like the demon from the movie Smile. Kirk says, on paper, EVS is $2.5 million in debt to backers. Probably more if he attempts to fulfill.
Oh God.
It could be. KSSS says the dad from Elf used to smoke crack with homeless hobos and then recorded himself having sex with them. It's true. Look it up. No, I don't want to see that. I'm good. I'll take your word on it. I will, however, see if someone's covered the lore on that. I'll just watch a video rather than someone. I don't want to watch a man get fucked. That's just weird. Osar says, I didn't know Jesse Truna. Yeah. Well, apparently so. JEC says it's our programming to say people who look like men look like men. Yes, it is apparently. I guess that's lol. Lamau every pause. Yeah, it's yeah. Kirk says SSRI. Yeah, kind of. Actually, SSRIs fuck you up very, very thoroughly. Unfortunately, they're not good. Mango says like he wants to fart. Yeah, holding in a big ol' ripper. KSSS says Jesse looks like a WWE wrestler, The Miz. I don't know who that is.
1 second.
JEC says the cost of shipping internationally alone will bankrupt EVS. Yeah, that's international shipping, man. Like even just to Canada right now, If I ship a book to my PO box in Maine and then drive over and pick it up, it's half the cost of shipping. Half.
Are you sure about this, KSS? This is the Miz. I don't know. I don't see it, Imber. Do you see it?
Some of the faces she makes, yeah. She just needs the beard.
Alright, let's continue.
Yes, this follows up the elf thing with no, I didn't mean look up the actual videos of the elf that. I meant look up the news story. Okay, that's fair too.
Definitely for you. Because without even giving your consent or permission, they have made you part of the problem. And I know that's not who you are. And I know that's not what you want to be. I was part of the problem. I'm still fighting my own programming. There were many aspects of my own life in which I didn't even realize.
She admits that she was part of the problem. Holy fuck. Like, holy shit, man. How much longer do we have on this one? Okay, about 3 minutes left. Alright, let's go.
Realize I was starting to toe the line. Because I was getting the things I needed from those systems. I was getting the security or the rewards or the pats on the head. And so I didn't even think to question what I was giving up and what I was trading for that privilege. And no matter what I've sacrificed or what I've put in, do you think any of those people in those systems care one shit about what happens to me the second I stop towing their line? I can tell you they do not. Worse than that, they do not. Many of them actively wish harm and ill on me. People who don't even see me, who aren't confronted with me on a daily basis, the second that it comes into their brain that I still exist, have to go out of their way to try and hurt me in some way.
I'll wait for it to catch up, then I'll make a comment. So apparently, is that at us, Cyber? Like every time she goes live, we're just having to constantly just like EFAP her? Is that what she's saying?
I don't want to be egotistical and think it's us, but it's funny to just say, yeah, she's talking about us.
Also, did you see that face she made? Let me see if I can find it. 1 second.
Mango says, actor who played the son Elf died in a car with his dog from heat forgotten in some desert. That's wild. A bunch of people in that show had, like, really bad ends, didn't they? That's nuts. JEC says, the problem is people think Jesse looks like a man. Maybe grow your hair out, ma'am, and put on a dress. Anything?
Don't look up Alf's, the guy who played Alf's father. I mean, the father, the Tanner. Don't look up. That's all I'll say.
Oh, yeah, dude. Cass just mentioned that in chat earlier. He apparently, yeah.
Alright, I found it. There's the face I saw.
Kirk says context would help. Jesse, we are not at all programmed into your head. Right? Like, this is, again, the problem with people who are sort of lost in their own world. Explaining their perspective is essential. It's not impossible, but you have to beat it out of them almost. And they get angry with you when you demand like a proper explanation of what the idea that they're attempting to intimate. JEC says hasn't questioned once what she missed her window to have a child. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep. KSSS says, yeah, but the kid from Elf was suffering from bad PTSD from the war. He joined the army, went infantry, and it broke him. He was homeless on drugs. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's... Bruh.
Look at Elasmat use every single bit of his jail pen to color this. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Mango says, so happy that Elasmat will find out about Chibi reviews. Maybe next CG King.
Oh, God. That's a topic. All right, so that's the face I saw when I initially saw it, and now it's paused, and yeah, that's crazy, Jesse, right there.
Well, they're all crazy, Jesse. Let's be honest.
Yeah. All right, let's continue.
Their brain that I still exist have to go out of their way to try and hurt me in some way when I haven't even done anything to them. The amount of absolute vitriol I've experienced as a human being, and we all have, it's no secret, it's the internet. Anybody who puts their voice out here, who puts their face out here, is going to be torn down by fear. By the fear that drives everyone else to come out and say, I can't agree with you because someone or something else taught me that it's dangerous just to let you exist. That's crazy. And if that doesn't sound crazy to you, then please stick around. Because this is the problem. And there is a solution. The solution doesn't come in joining a tribe, joining a group, getting a new membership.
Bro,
I'm pausing.
What? She's talking on my end about they have to tear her down and like attack her because of fear. Brother, no one's afraid of Jessie. No one's afraid of the ideas rattling around in her head. Like, people... The concept of trolling, I think, is probably lost on her. She really doesn't understand that trolling doesn't come from a place of fear or cowardice or... it's far more likely to come from a place of desire for attention, malice, or just whimsy. Like, I've seen a bunch of trolls who are just, like, whimsical. They don't really fuck with people. They just make horrific jokes and just leave it. Like, it's wild.
Can I just point something out, Ibert?
What?
Her stream is called The Problem. The next one we have to watch is called The Solution. And all these talking points that she's just, like, having... And, knowing with her Jewish background, it would have been the funniest thing ever if she had named the first stream My Struggle and the second one Final Solution.
I mean, yes, but she missed an opportunity for funny. It's,
I know.
Leave it to a Hebe to not make the joke.
Oh, man.
All right.
We have some chats. Read up on them, please.
We do. KSSS says, how's Jesse's fencing career working out for her? Oh, don't tell me she's washed out fencer. Yeah, probably.
Oh,
right.
dude, not a washed out fencer. She washed out as a teacher. She had a whole fucking, like, studio and shit set up.
Yeah, Mango says, who are them? That's right.
Oh,
Mango, who is them?
Good point.
Hey, Jesse, who's them? Who are they? Jay-Z's, she's being very anti-Semitic. JEC says, you're a lolcow, dear. If you don't like it, get off camera. Yeah, it's, yeah. KSSS says, we need to have the Luther Morgan lolcow checklist for the each person covered. Yeah, probably. Mango says, face as today's Bam Margera from Fish Tank. I'm afraid of coitus with Jesse. Cozy TV died. Well, oh yeah. What happened to Cozy? I know it's just Nick now, but did the website die entirely, or did it just take down all non-Nick related content?
I don't know. I didn't even know that they still existed, to be honest with you. Holy shit. Alright, let's continue.
Or a new list of instructions of how to be, what to believe, and who to hate. It's a lot simpler than that. But it's a lot harder too. The best, most important lessons in life don't have a lot of rules. They're not all that complicated. But they are the absolute hardest. And so I'm not going to tell you what the solution is just yet. I'm not doing that because I want to clickbait, hang you around until my next video and all that. No. I'm doing that because this video is getting long and that other one needs to be separate. And I am going to make you wait a few days for it, though. And that's again, it's not to build the suspense. It's to give you a chance to come up with your own answers. Because you can. And if you sit with it, you'll come up with the same solution that I came up with. And then you can come back to the solution video and we can take that journey together. And I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm really looking forward to everybody who is willing to go on this journey with me. The people who are here for it, the people who are deeply skeptical and will question every step of the way, and the people who are just kind of curious to see where the heck this is all going. I'm here for it. I'm here for you. And you know what? I'm here for all the people who aren't here for me too. I am here for you with love. Whenever you want it. That is my challenge to myself. I will meet your hate with love. So bring it on. I'm Jesse Milestone. This is Mindless Entertainment. And I'm back. We'll see you soon for the solution.
Oh god, she's back.
I bet you are glad she's back.
No, she says it.
I'm back! Bitch!
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Because
Oh
after
my
we
God,
cover
man.
this...
Mango says, yes, Fuentes nuked them all from nuked all from Cozy TV. Go figure. JEC
Damn.
says, she's talking to us. I mean, we're literally the only ones who watch her. I mean, it sure seems like that. KSSS says she came up with her final solution. Can you not be here for me, Jesse? Mango says, is there a it's like Videodrome? Stream more, boys. Oh, I'm sure if she keeps making stuff, Prime will be like, I gotta jack off on stream again.
She's got a lot of comments in her chat. Alright, now we're moving on to the second video, the solution, where she looks like she's been on a bender for like 3 days. She doesn't look as energetic as she was in this video. Holy shit.
What would you tell a man whose wife thinks he's lazy, but he's actually...
says, I will meet your hate with love, as a quote from Jesse, and he follows it up with, one super chat from Alien Xenomorph will break her from that.
Alright, so now we got finally past the ad, where she starts it off looking like this. You can't see her face because of a last match drawing. I'm sorry about that, but I gotta move your drawing for a minute, last match. 1 second.
That's fine. You gotta do.
Yeah, but she starts it off like this. Haven't you pressed play? Alright. Let's continue.
I really do my best to avoid all assumptions. And this time I'm going to wager a guess that if you're here for the solution, it's because you're following up on the problem, which was the last video, that Feels logical. And if I'm wrong, here's what you missed. The problem is that we don't listen. We don't listen to each other. We don't listen to ourselves. We listen to our programming. Our programming is all the stuff that's been put into us by all of our educators, our parents, our influences, our world, etc., telling us what to think, what to believe, who to hate. And as a result of those lines of code, essentially, that exist in our brain that tell us these things, it has become almost impossible to mount a resistance within our own bodies, within our own minds, against these ideas. And so we've retreated. We've given up that sense of resistance, that sense of moral integrity, in order to retreat into our groups, into our tribes. And
You're welcome.
Okay, she's talking here about essentially family values. She's denigrating the concept of inherited values from family. She's unwittingly obeying the Bolshevik hatred of family and those that are close to you. This right here is a fully demoralized human. This is someone who will never recover. This is someone who will inevitably harm others or herself.
Oh, we have a special someone we need to talk to keep a close eye on that. We might get paid for that, by the way. Maybe. Who knows?
Like I've seen this fucking behavior before, and people who follow this behavioral pattern always do something really fucked up, either to themselves or others.
Oh, great. You know what? I was told 2 weeks ago that my comeuppance was coming from a certain orange person. Yeah.
Let's see.
Do you think that they got Jesse to come after me? Probably
Are you gonna get raped with a strap-on, Prime? Is that what you're worried about?
And what? Have fecal incontinence like quartering? Oh, great. I got shit pancakes the rest of my life, I guess.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Ah.
Don't take Xannies and get fucked in the ass by men or women with strap-ons, by the way. What a bad choice.
Yeah, well,
Bad end.
At least there's not videos out there like certain, comic book artists. But
yeah.
Oh,
Jason says, "She's been crying." Mango says before and after straight sex, the face when she first loaded in. KSSS says more Elasmat drawing Puff of the Magic Dragon so we can see Jesse's loving face.
Why is Kate not banned? Ban it right now.
Mango says so happy for Ethan Ralph playing Kanye's based song. Oh yeah, that's pretty funny. JC says she says all of this, and she listen to her own advice? Surely not. It's the children who are wrong, right? Like it's always this nonsense. Fought me, bro. Meant
wait,
to be read.
What did the orange guy get here? Fuck.
Yeah. It's Mango says Ralph is streaming with 4 people. Oh God, poor Ralph. He used to be a titan of the industry, at the top of the sector. KSS says the angry dead egger Karen is strong with this one. Yeah, it's usually it.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what faces she's gonna make and what crazy shit she's gonna say this time.
and listen to whichever power broker feels like they align best with what we think is going to give us what we need and keep us safe. So that's the problem we're trying to solve. The problem of why we are so broken, fractured, and divisive as a people when we have every tool to connect every single member of planet Earth. And so the solution, as I alluded to before, is really rather simple. It is the simple act of taking a pause. And over time, this pause may actually lead to a full stop.
I have to pause it. 1 second.
Okay.
Can you read the chat, the news comment by Carol, please?
Carol says she's the one who told the manager that Elasmat stole the staples and got him fired on Christmas.
Jesse Milestone
You
got you
guys-
fired. Holy fuck, dude.
You guys are gonna get your channel struck with this fake news.
I don't think it's fake. I think she did it.
Tread lightly.
100%.
Tread lightly.
She's guilty. JEC says, "Hey, you guys are tripling the kill streams numbers. Congrats!" Oh God, that's
Yeah, I know, right?
that's awful. Mango says, "I want Einbrecht to speak about Repsian dating stories." Oh my God, man, he has dating stories. That is, I have been following him recently. I know about his selling on used underwear to gay men stuff. That's about when I stopped paying attention to him.
I'm gonna puke now. Thank you.
But yeah, she's genuinely kvetching about family values, about different cultures. The argument that she's making here is universalist. She wants people to all believe the same nothing. This is like she's genuinely been, if this is what she truly feels and thinks, she's genuinely been fully demoralized. She believes that there should be no individuality. She believes that there should be unity. And unity will never happen, not even in utopia. People will eventually find a reason to have conflict with each other.
We had that
We-
once. We had that once, and if history serves me correctly, Jesse, your great grandfather built a Babel Tower, and yeah.
Well, we were technically living among the Nephilim back then, but yeah, fair enough.
The point was that thanks to certain people, Elasmat had to learn how to speak English to talk to us. That's my point.
Fair enough. JEC says, didn't Repsian date Casey Green? Oh God, that's horror. That's very funny if true. Mango says, yes,
Oh.
Repsian OnlyFans is $50. It's funny. Oh God, of course he has an OnlyFans. Mango follows it up with Repsian is single now. Of course. God, what happened there, Mango? Why is he single? KSSS says there's clearly a chasm in Jesse's grasp on reality. No, Ein, have Prime read that. Oh, dude.
Hang on. I know what he's trying to do there. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to make me say the word wrong. Ain't gonna happen, buddy. Ain't gonna happen.
Ah, read the comment.
You read the comment. Read the comment. There's clearly a chasm. Yeah, you gonna get it right?
That's too late. I already read it
Yeah,
correctly.
yeah, right. Fuck
Got
you. Fuck you.
I wish I'd caught that. KSSS says Jesse getting Elasmat fired on Christmas for stealing staples makes sense. She doesn't celebrate Christmas. Yes, that's right. She hates
Oh my
Christmas.
god.
It's the perfect time of year to make a Christian man lose his job. JEC says, I think I'm mixing up Repsian with Chris Raygun. Oh yes, Chris Raygun did date Lacey Green, the weird feminist, for quite some time. I don't know if he's still dating her though. I have no idea. I stopped paying attention to Raygun when the skeptic nonsense happened, and they tried to ruin Braving Ruin's life, and they also tried to ruin Rage After the Storm. I can't remember her fucking username. I apologize. I just remember she was a cute white girl, and she made a lot of good points. The skeptics tried to ruin those two people's lives, and I just went, oh, okay, these people are all faggots. I'm never watching any of them again.
Wait, hang on. Cute white girl got her dreams destroyed, but she was just giving opinions. But yet a non-cute, I guess, somewhat white girl that we're looking at makes an opinion, doesn't get life destroyed, but claims life destroyed.
Let's not pretend the Ashkenazim, the Khazaris, whatever you want to call them.
Shh. We don't talk about that. Shh. The YouTube algorithm. Shh.
KSSS says, I totally forgot about Chris Raycock. Yeah, I can't forget about him because I used to watch Dick Masterson, and Dick Masterson loved to mock Chris Ray Gun. One of his favorite insults for him was Ray Cuck, which, not gonna lie, made me laugh pretty hard back in the day. Mango says Skeptics era is fucking oh, dude, there's so much just absolute gold came out of the Skeptics nonsense, especially when they all sold their souls not once but twice for BetterHelp and then again with Candid. It just tells you exactly what kind of vermin they were from the start.
When you say skeptics, we're talking about Gamergate people, like those people.
It was. I'll give you the rundown. It was guys like Sargon and Shuan Head
right.
and Chris Ray Gun and V Monroe and what's his name? Dev. We call him Dev, but he's like short fat otaku is his username. And like that entire crowd of people, they were all just insufferable fucking faggots. The only one I continued watching was Arch, because he stayed out of the nonsense. He just continued making Warhammer 40k content so I could ignore that he was friends with these faggots. Yeah, Amazing Atheist as well. That's a JEC.
Was Amazing Atheist part of that skeptic crowd?
Yes. Amazing Atheist was Thunderfoot, by the way. Who also went completely insane, like batshit insane. That was amazing. Mango says, by the way, Kraut is back in DGG sphere, but he's Destiny cock. Yeah, I saw that. Kraut has returned and is worse than he left. So that's kind of funny. JEC says short fat otaku. Yeah, yep. KSSF says the Quarter Pounder was a big Sargon of the Applebee's fan. Yeah, dude, he was a big Carl of Applebee's fan back in the day. He even made that ill-advised drinking Sargon's cum on stream joke. And then looking back, that's yet another sign that Quartering was definitely not our guy. He was definitely gay even back then. Because just you look back and you're like, holy shit! Like he wasn't joking. JEC says I still see Dev videos pop up because I'm too lazy to unsubscribe.
I'm gonna get a talking to and Anna yelling now. Thanks, Heimbert. Thanks.
Why?
I forgot to share the link out to Elseed. I just checked my DMs. It's an hour ago. Where's the link at? Psh.
Oh, you bastard! How dare you ignore Elseed?
It's our producer.
You get kept the producer.
I know. I forgot.
You're gonna get no. You don't understand. You're gonna get twice as many whippings tonight from Edward now. He might even eat an eyeball.
I know, right?
Mango says, SF Short Fat Otaku is exposed as pedo. Oh, jeez. I hope that's a joke, because if that's true, I wouldn't be surprised, but gross. JEC says, I still see devs. Oh, I already read that. I'm retarded. Mango says, Amazing Atheist exposed for talking with mine. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. That's he's like a hard libertarian crowd, and they're usually like age of consent is age of consent. We don't care. Guess
that makes sense with the Amazing Atheist.
Yeah. Kessa's Thunderfoot. There's another name I forgot. Yeah, dude. I used to watch Thunderfoot a lot. Great. When he sticks to his science shit, when he shuts the fuck up about politics, he's solid. He's a fun listen. But there came a point where he just spurg about Trump constantly. I don't like Trump either, but I don't want to listen to you retards spurg on the internet about Trump for fucking 20 million years. I'm here to watch your cool science content. Fuck off.
Wait, wasn't Thunderfoot part of the atheist community too?
Yes, that's correct. He's part of the skeptic community.
The atheist, not the skeptic. The atheist.
No, he was part of both.
Okay. I know he's been the skeptic, but because I remember back in the day, and this is just from my. I used to listen to a lot of like the atheist Christian debates in the early days of YouTube. Like I remember like Amazing Atheist versus Venom Fang X. You guys remember Venom Fang X? But
Venom
Those are fun
Fang X
videos.
was kind of a bit of a dummy. Even when I started to shift toward the right, I was looking at that guy going, "Why is he allowed to speak?" Um,
So,
JDC.
He took Amazing Atheists to school, though.
Yeah, but that's not exactly a difficult to task. Like,
True.
uh,
True.
I got something to show you guys
Kirk,
if you can see it on
DJ Kirk
screen.
is not terribly bright. One sec, Prime. Thunderfoot is just an Elon basher. Yeah, well, no, he's always had an issue with Elon. Like, he had a huge debunk video back in the day about the Hyperloop, which was pretty fun to listen to actually. Yeah, no, he's a chaser. JEC Dev, I mean, Dev is indeed a chaser. He's into troons. Mango says Sargon can't be bold because he's stepfather. That's right, he is the stepfather. And JEC says atheist community turned into the skeptic community. Yes, pretty much. Yeah, because the splintering happened because of the what was it called? Atheism Plus, was that what it was called? JEC.
Oh, while we're waiting for that, I got sent a screenshot, Imbert. That's what's pulled up right here. You want to something funny about it?
What?
Hang on, let me scroll down. That's what's fucking listed underneath the video playing live. World-class bullshitters. Tuesday night taco takeover. Holy shit.
What?
Yo, wait for it.
No, I know. We're just what is going on?
World Class Bullshitters is being linked to our stream as a secondary thing. Like if you're on your phone and you scroll down, it's suggesting another video for World Class Bullshitters underneath ours.
Because wasn't one of the biggest offenders some guy named PZ Myers, JEC, I think, and he follows that up with, yeah, sounds right. Feminism took over the atheist crowd and they split. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Richard Carrier and PZ Myers and some other guys, and they formed the Atheism Plus nonsense. Mango says Jeff is still streaming. Holy fuck! Yeah.
All right. That was a good segue, but we still got a lot of video to cover with this just a milestone. All right, 1 second.
This really crazy thing happens when we stop. Doesn't feel all that normal at first. In fact, a lot of people have a lot of trouble being still. And when we do, when we finally get rid of all of that kinetic energy, all of that nervous anxiety that's stopping us from stopping, we find this incredible thing in that silence. We find ourselves. We find our voice. We're still there. No matter how much our day-to-day life might be just living in a routine, living in a system, just towing a line and doing what needs to be done, somewhere under all of that, your unique individual spark, the thing that made you, the thing that led you to having hopes and dreams as a child is still there. With all the same framework and outlooks.
I don't know about you, last Matt, but I think you're still living your childhood fantasy right now. You're a comic book artist. You know, you're printing stuff.
I mean, I was thinking about this the other day. Like, I may not make $1 million doing this, but did I do it? Yeah, I did it, and I'm actually pretty happy. People talk shit about.
Oh, sorry, I didn't
what I
interrupt you there.
People, okay. People talk shit about what I do. People talk shit about what I do, but the fact is I'm still doing it, and there are people that like it, and it's like, I don't care. Like, I'm enjoying it, you know? Like, I'll make a little money with this. Maybe I won't make $1 million, but I'm doing it, and that to me is enough. And the fact that I even have like an actual audience is like mind blowing. So it's fine. I think I've accomplished things I wanted to do in this life. Whether or not they achieve success is a different story, but I'm very satisfied that I have no regrets.
That's the thing. That's one of the biggest things in this life. She talks about stillness and like finding your voice. This is not someone who this the way she's speaking here. This sounds like someone who anesthetizes herself. Someone who's high all the time, is always in conflict and in like a constant state of chaos, and she has very few moments of reprieve where she can just sit and be alone with her thoughts and think.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing here.
I think that's something that just more men just do, like being on our thoughts. There's a misconception that like when we're like being in our thoughts and not saying anything, that we're like just overwhelmed, and we are overwhelmed. But what we're also doing is we're also processing solutions to
Yeah.
problems.
Well, we have to. If we don't think about the things that are troubling us, if we don't problem solve, we drive ourselves insane, and then we either
Right.
hurt ourselves or others. So
Yeah.
it's actually one of the reasons why when parents don't teach their sons proper problem solving skills, you see
Right.
those children become those boys become total reprobates.
Yeah.
Like teaching boys problem solving skills is one of the most important things you can do as a parent.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Teaching your daughters restraint, self control is one of the most important things you can do, and teaching them discernment, because your daughter on average is going to be weaker than the vast majority of men. Period. Full stop. So teaching them discernment, teaching them to know what a threat, what a someone with like a dangerous level of charisma who is a potential harm looks like
Hmm.
is
Yeah.
extremely important.
Yeah.
We have some more chats, Mr. Ember.
Yep, yep. Uh, just looking to see where Oh, JC says he can't remember who started Atheism Plus now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it began because of a schism because of Richard Carrier. Because I remember a bunch of people covering that nonsense. I doubt Richard Carrier was the only one though. I think I'm pretty sure PZ Myers and a bunch of the other usual suspects, the dumb fucking feminist retards, were all involved in it. I'm sure. Um, Mango says I only followed skeptics because of Warski. Yeah, I I only paid attention to them for the most part because of Thunderfoot. Like I kind of got into a lot of that stuff because of Thunderfoot. Started listening to Thunderfoot, then I started listening to Sargon, and on down the row it went. Mango says somehow watching Tom Connors isn't this bad. Tom makes occasional jokes though, right? Like he can be kind of boring, kind of dry, but like at least he makes jokes once in a while. Jesse's just like a she's one of those like weird lefty self-filleting intellectuals. She thinks too highly of herself. It's one of the most irritating traits I encountered while I was at university. The lefty intellectual who just thinks far too highly of themselves. And they're never as bright as they think they are. They're always quite dim. It's a little tragic to watch unfold, but you can't correct them because they're insufferable.
Just out of curiosity, do they all flock together like a bunch of dodos and then tell them they all like
No,
smaller?
no, they'll like talk amongst themselves and like achieve quorum, but like they do it in the most passive aggressive way. It's fucking weird. And if one of them disagrees too strongly with like what is perceived as like a core value, they get they get
Ostracized?
they get well, ostracized a little bit, but more henpecked. They get like abused emotionally until they obey.
They get put into submission until they actually say the same talking point. Gotcha.
Yeah, dude, it's wild to watch. Like I spent most of my time. It's funny too. Most of my time at university, I spent observing classmates and other students who I wasn't going to class with. I was far more intrigued with the interactions people were having than actually paying attention in class. Don't get me wrong. I still took my notes and did what I had to do, but like I was way more fascinated with the people, with the goings on, because it's just the way I'm wired, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your perspective. Mango says, I remember Lasmat talked about following Afroman trial. Dude, the Afroman trial was wild. I'm happy he won that because fuck those cops for trying to ruin his life. KSSS says, I enjoy Lasmat streams and mocking him relentlessly. Is there money in it? No, but it gives my life purpose.
I wasn't what I was talking about. Kissers. I'm a human being. I deserve to live. I'm sentient, guys. I really, I'm sentient. Did you know that, Prime? I'm sentient.
You
Are we
exist.
sure about that?
You exist, Elasma. You should listen to Jesse Milestone. You should go take your quiet space and think and reflect about yourself and hear that little voice tell you your dreams will come true.
Yes.
I will. I absolutely will. Bitches.
JEC says I watched Amazing Atheist up until he left the Drunken Peasants. I forgot the parting of ways with the Drunken Peasants happened. I don't remember why that happened though. KSSS says 90% of the time I appear to be quiet and pensive. I'm actually just trying to remember the lyrics to Heathcliff and the Cadillac Cats theme song or some stupid shit like that. Elasmat is a wonderful human being.
Congratulations. You're a bean.
Is it because beans are vaguely shaped like peanuts? Is that what you're driving at there, KSSS?
It could be that, that most Mexicans are called a certain ener to that bean. Alright, let's
Mango says that camera was there 10 years ago and Elasmat's head was there with more hair.
Damn. He knows your lore.
I'm gonna be here,
He knows your lore, Lasmat. He knows your lore about you having more hair and a goatee.
I don't have to be here. I really don't. I can just go.
Is your drawing almost done?
It's done.
Oh, it's done. Okay, hang on.
I'm trying to enlarge it. I gotta wait to see it on the YouTube side to know when it's enlarged. Forgive me for the silence.
There you go. I enlarged it for you. There you go. I enlarged it for
I
everybody to
wait
see.
10 seconds until I done my.
You should embiggen it, Prime. Why are you enlarging it? We embiggen on this stream.
So, okay, so I see now on the YouTube side. So yeah, this is my King Ghidorah drawing. I just do the up and down. There you go. There's King Ghidorah. Let me actually bring the camera up a little more so you can see more of the whole body. But yeah, so there it is.
The more you move it, the more unfocused the camera is. Just hold it still. There we go.
Yes. That's not my internet. Is that Prime's internet? Because
Negative. I am hardline, sir.
Oh, it's not an internet issue. It's just some cameras don't track movement well.
Yeah, you need to get yourself a Logitech, bud. We have some more comments in the chat.
Un momento, por favor.
It's KSS. That's where you need to find it.
Okay, KSS says, you know your shit is bad for the Walmart shelter. Wait, the Walmart shitter. Sorry, I don't know why I read shelter there. I'm retarded. Shitter when Kumalot decides to get on the bandwagon to stream about him non-stop.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's kind of wild that Kumalat of Cody of all people is talking about Quarter Pounder.
Well, I already told you, Einbrick, a cuck knows a cuck.
I mean, I don't think he's the cock. I just, that's all I'll say on that matter. I think I know what's going on there.
Is he the Jew Bull?
No comment. He's one of the bulls. May or may not have plowed Ricada's wife. I'm just saying. JEC says that's a very nice Barney the dinosaur drawing, Elasmat. Proud of you, buddy.
Damn.
Who said that? I want a name right now. Who said that?
It's JEC.
I want him banned too. You guys need to have your own ban zone. Kissy in there, and I'll put this JC guy in there right now. Put him in there.
Elasmat is a legume, says KSSS. The Mango says TJ Kirk's sex tape is funny and dreadful simultaneously. Yeah, dude. Are you talking about the hot oil on his balls and the bananas or whatever it was? I tragically watched that one. That was one of my first forays into the Kiwi farms. I didn't have an account back then. JEC says Kumalat for sure is a degenerate, yes. KSS says Elasmat bought the finest camera with his money could buy at a yard sale. You don't see it. You don't ban me here, Elasmat, you jerk.
I want him banned.
Mango says hot oil and bananas. Yes. Okay, yeah. So I unfortunately remember it correctly. That's it's one of those things that I kind of wish I had never seen, but yeah. One of the guys was like, hey. One of the guys was like, hey, guess what leaked? What do you mean?
I've been around you. I've been around you for how many years? Every time there's like something fucked up and amusing, you're like, hey, what's this?
Yeah, the only thing I thankfully did not see Destiny's penis. That's one I managed to avoid.
Congratulations. But guess what? No one was able to avoid Ethan Ralph's.
Oh jeez. Oh yeah, I think everyone's seen that at this point.
Uh-huh.
Mango says Prime need to review Onision's OnlyFans. Oh my god,
No.
Onion Boy has an OnlyFans.
No.
Come on.
No. Hell no. That's
Is he doing it with his tranny wife? Mango, is that the skinny on that situation? JEC says I couldn't bring myself to watch that video. He was smart about it and owned it at least. Yeah, I mean, it's TJ Kirk. I don't. Yeah. It's funny too because he actually used the he used the, what was it, the Chris Chan argument essentially. It's yeah, I was flirting with a woman and I made a video of myself, and it's just it's endlessly funny to me that he used the same argument that Chris Chan made, but Chris was much more awkward when making it.
Mm-hmm.
JEC says I did see Ralph's tape, but I turned it off before he took it out of. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Wow.
Mango says Anisian's OnlyFans are mostly him fucking himself, like self-sassed. Oh boy.
Okay, look, Mango, I'm just gonna tell you right now. Get some help. Get some help, buddy.
Mango's seen it all. He's like, yeah, I watched it. It's like, bro.
Alright, well, let's continue Jesse Milestone.
And opinions and perspectives and feelings that were always there. And some of those feelings and opinions may not line up all that comfortably with some of the actions that you are asked to take, or have felt compelled to take, or now take mindlessly because no one's given you permission to ask those questions. There is so much we do that we don't have to do. There is so much we think and believe that we don't have to carry around with us anymore. But we don't start to see those things unless we stop long enough to hear ourselves. And so every day, I have an alarm set for 2:22 Pacific time, PM, if that matters to anyone, so that it goes off and I remember to stop. I remember to just keep quiet for a minute and breathe. Takes
Pause that.
I did. I did.
What do you mean you need an alarm to remind you to stop being a chaos weasel, slow down and think, and rest and reconnoiter? Brother, what are you talking about?
I
Normal people don't need to be told to slow down. We've
go ahead. Just go, man.
Bro, what is going on with this? She is brain fried from like pharmaceuticals and drugs, isn't she? Like, this is cooked. This is full on cook status, isn't it?
90 years of feminism of basically women trying to tell us to tell them not to tell them to shut up. And yet she takes a phone, sets it at 2 o'clock p.m. and it tells her to shut up.
Like, bro. And she, it's wild, man.
I'm sorry, I just can't help but laugh at that fact. It's like, I tell my phone to tell me to shut up at 2 o'clock. It's like, okay, but, you know, a man can do it for free.
Yeah. KSSS says, Ralph ate the poop. He did indeed suck that shit off his thumb. We all know it. JEC says, he was like, look, you've seen my videos. You know me. I'm a weirdo. Are you really surprised? Yeah, I mean, it's about the response I would expect from TJ Kirk, right? JEC follows up with, you don't have to be an online personality, Jesse. Do you hear your... It's always... She always has advice for everyone that she will never listen to herself. Like, she'll continue her fucking death spiral until her brain rots out of her skull. And all because she just wants to chase self-indulgence instead of finding a purpose in life. Mango says, Ralph clogged the toilet in a motel. Scarlett yelled at him on stream. She said that the whole room smells like a corpse. Holy shit.
Yeah,
That's wild.
That is a holy shit. Literally.
No, that's an unholy shit at that point.
Oh, well, yeah.
JEC says, you have an alarm that goes off at 2 p.m. to remind you yourself to breathe so you're unemployed, man? Yes. KSSS says she smokes weed like Lasmet eats Hungry Man TV dinners. Her brain is permanently fried. Yeah, probably. I've never met a marijuana addict that is, well, I shouldn't say that. I've met one that's really sharp, but I think that's because he takes the stuff that makes you, like, quick-witted and
really
aggressive.
Want me to tell you a difference? You really want me to tell you the difference, Imber?
You told me before, I just don't remember the name.
Okay, so you got many different strands, but the shit she's smoking is synthetic.
Yeah, it usually is when, again, stoners tend to like the weird pharmaceutical grown nonsense, pharmaceutical grade nonsense that you're not supposed to be ingesting, but people do it. JEC says, you're mad at us because we tell you to shut up, but that's your advice to us is to shut up. Yes, that's like, again, it's with lefties, it's always projection every time. They
We've
can't
been telling her to shut up for 5 years since the lawsuit, but now she has a phone to do it for her.
JEC says, are we sure the room didn't smell like Scar's pussy? That's maybe both. maybe fecal matter and whatever infection is taking over her body.
Hey, look. Let me explain something to you, and it's about to get disgusting. When you got Ethan Ralph clogging the toilet, you got her with the vagina fish smell, then you got the fucking leaky smell of the ammonia from him coming out of her. Okay, you mix those three together. Holy fuck!
I'm really glad I can't smell. I can't imagine smell. Like, that sounds horrific. I'm really glad I can't imagine smell.
Well, you know, I'm immune to all of it, being that I worked in a mortuary at 18 years old.
I have smelled some funky things in my life. Yeah. Mortuaries have a smell like I can't stomach. Like, I've been in a mortuary once and it was just, ugh, fuck, man.
And let me tell you something, man. First 92-year-old veteran we picked up. This is my very first one. I should say first one. Very first one for me. We get him on the fucking table, peel the fucking adult diaper off. It just runs out. It just runs out. Like, your bowels just like evacuate. I got Chris telling me to hold him up and shit while we're trying to get a hose down his ass crack, trying to get the last bit of it out of him. Okay, and it was just like, it was gagging me the whole entire time, man. I was in hell. I was in smell hell.
I bet.
There you go, everybody. Now you can go tell an orange koala that I was in smell hell.
JC says, maybe set the alarm to remind you to look for a job, Jess.
Yeah, that's right.
Mango says, Scarlett receives so much black meat that she's technically black. Dude, I'm pretty sure she can't churn out a white kid at this point. Like, it's gonna chimera fucking... Her body's memorized black DNA. You're gonna see something horrific come out. Some kind of weird...
I'll laugh if Ethan Ralph thinks he's having a kid and it pops out a Mexican. Alright, how many more chats do we have? I need to get through this video. Oh, we're done? Okay, alright, I'm gonna play.
Stock of where I am, of what's around me. Ground my senses in the moment. And so I'm inviting you to do the same. Take a minute. If 2:22 Pacific is convenient for you, let's all do it together. If not, pick 2:22 for you, or 22 after the hour of any hour. Because if enough of us start doing that together, then we'll all start stopping together. And if we can just start to do that a little, we can just start to stop. We can just pause. Who knows what we can find? When I shared this idea with a friend of mine, she pointed me in the direction of A Caerse, an absolutely beautiful poem by Pablo Neruda. And if Pablo Neruda, I can words. And if you don't speak Spanish, which I'm slowly learning how to do, it means keeping quiet or keeping still. I'd like to read you that poem.
Why? Why? Why is she listening to poems?
Because she's doing the fucking weird I'm well read thing that a lot of these people do.
I hope she reads it in Spanish to us. That way Elasmat could just be like, oh dear God, she's butchering it.
We're all muted?
No, you guys shouldn't have been muted at all.
I'm good.
Let me check.
KSSS said you are all muted. And we're back.
Don't
okay.
listen to.
That was weird. But yeah, like, dude, what the fuck's going on, man? Holy shit. Alright, let's listen to this shit.
I'm gonna read it in Spanish because poems have to be read in their native language. And then I'm gonna read it to you in English because I speak English and a lot of you guys do too. And if you don't understand Spanish, I don't want the meaning to be lost on you either. And then we're just gonna sit in that quiet together and see what happens. A caerse, por Pablo Neruda. Ahora cantaremos 12 y nos quedamos todos quietos. Por una vez sobre la tierra, no hablemos en ningún idioma. Por un segundo, detengámonos.
Oh my god! Why? Why am I being subjected to this film? What have you done, Tron?
Alas, Matt, I need a translation immediately, sir.
You're gonna have to go back because I was more like, wait, that's actually coming out of her mouth? Like,
Here, I'll put subtitles on too.
She's taken. JAC says of Scarlet. Scarlet's taken so much black pull, her unborn children have already aborted themselves.
oh god.
That's brutal. KSSS says Y 2.22. Wait, is this some Moloch shit? Maybe. Mango says, why are you showing us this? JC says, we told you to keep quiet for years. You needed a poem to get through to you? Apparently. Apparently we needed to be writing this bitch poems to tell her to shut up. Mango says, Brony's documentary was better. I'm inclined to agree. JEC says there's a gap between where you pause the video and when you start talking of like 5 seconds. Oh, yeah. That's prime. KSSS says, is she doing the I'm well read thing or the I'm well read thing? Well, maybe both. Mango says, no. KSSS says, alas, Matt, what is she saying? Ozar says, Spanish is the language of the pores, based Jesse. It's blame Alasmat. Mango says, why are we here? Just to suffer. Yeah, it seems like. Yep. JEC says, people who speak Spanish call it Espanol, dummy.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Alasmat, we'll get a translation out of you now.
Okay, go ahead.
A caerse, por Pablo Neruda. Ahora cantaremos 12 y nos quedamos todos quietos. Por una vez sobre la tierra, no hablemos en ningún idioma. Por un segundo, detengámonos. No movamos tantos los brazos. Sería un minuto fragante, sin prisa, sin locomotoras. Todos estaríamos juntos.
We're not going to speak in any language for a second. We're not going to move our arms.
I paused it. It's catching up. I'm streaming. Okay, wait, so what is the root translation to what the fuck she's reading?
Reading some kind of like I guess like it was like a devotional, like a not like a devotional, like one of those like we're gonna speak quiet, still, and we're going to enjoy the quietness of other here.
Oh dear God, she's joined a fucking cult, hasn't she?
It's like some kind of like meditation or prayer.
I'll catch up on the chat. KSS says, let me read this poem to you in Mexican, Jesse. Odd says, she is saying she likes fish tacos. Mango says she's reading Necronomicon. And KSS says, yo quiero Taco Bell. And Carol says she's casting a lesbian witch curse. Oh, shit.
Oh, damn.
You
know what? That's
Better
accurate.
warm raptor.
Right. I'm going to skip ahead to the English version.
Yes.
Oh my god, it's this fucking long?
Keeping Quiet by Pablo Neruda. Now we will count to 12. And we will all be still. For once upon this earth, let's not speak in any language. For 1 second, let us stop. And not move our arms so much. It would be a redolent moment. Without rush. Without engines. We would all be together in a sudden discomfort. Fishermen in the cold sea would not harm whales. And the man gathering salt would look at his cracked hands. Those who prepare green wars, wars of gas, wars of fire, victories with no survivors, would put on a clean suit and walk about with their brothers in the shade, doing nothing. Do not confuse what I want with definitive inaction. Life is what it's all about. I want nothing of death. If we could not be so single-minded about keeping our lives moving, and perhaps for once could do nothing.
Is she struggling to not cry?
Perhaps a...
Yes, Imber. I had to pause it because I knew you were talking. Yeah, she's yes. There's crying in the chat. We have chat. Please read chat, sir.
Oh my god. Yeah, 1 sec. I'll read chat. Mango says she's reading the Necronomicon. Yes, we already read that. JEC says something that's pretty spot on. It's New Age affirmations. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, these weird lefty types see dumb shit like this. It's like deeply insightful. Oz says gay. Yes, very, very gay. KSSS says Papa Burrito? Yes, by Papa Burrito. Mango calls Jesse a Manchurian candidate. Yeah, that's a pretty accurate description. KSSS goes, she's gonna cry now. Yes, of course. Carol says, is he crying? Yes. Yes, Carol, he is crying. The quartering is blubbering like a fat bitch. Oz says, explain redolent for the chat, alas, Matt.
Why? Get it.
You don't get it?
Mango says,
No, I don't.
Can she read Can she read NHH from Kanye? It would be funny to get her. Dude, you know what you could do? You could write Kanye's NHH in ye old English or another language and get her to read it out loud. It would be way more funny that way. KSSS tags Carol Colors and says, if you were there, I know you what word you would say when she finished her poem. Yes, we all know what word she would say. Carol Colors said, what would I say? Helmet in the chat says she hit the wall 10 times. Yes,
Oh, yeah,
that's
dude.
right, Helmet. Oz says you can fix her. KSSS says you know. Carol responds to refresh my memory. KSSS says she hit the wall.
Oh,
The
look.
actual quartering.
We have the
Okay.
actual quartering. Holy
No.
shit.
There's someone changed their username. Very nice. Everyone's mad at me and I need new friends.
Yeah, that checks out.
It's a solid use of patrol account, brother.
Oh shit! All right, let's continue as she starts crying.
The great silence could interrupt this sadness, this never understanding ourselves and threatening ourselves with death. Perhaps the earth can teach us, as when everything seems dead, and later, all is alive. Now I'll count to 12, and you keep quiet, and I'll go.
Why is it always...
Big retailers
Airplane
expand.
Single part?
That's the end of it, bud. That's the end of it.
Bro, like, she's just gonna sit there in silence now to do some stupid,
But it
like...
sounds like an airplane flying over, like it's been hijacked.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is an airplane. Yeah, that was an airplane. Like, holy
Mango
fuck.
says, so happy that the quartering is here with us. That's right. It's great to have quartering in chat. Oz says, do you like RC cars and cuckery? Actual quartering says, does anyone like coffee? KSSS is having a laugh. KSSS says, how was everyone's weekend? Helmet says, Jeremy's in here? I guess that's why it smells like shit in pants. Mango says, yes, quartering, coffee brand coffee is excellent. Oz says, I think this dude is depressed. Actual quartering says, my weekend is bad. No way. No one will buy my coffee and everyone thinks I'm a cock. Mango says, Jeremy spoke in, Jeremy spoke in, Jeremy spoke in. KSSS says, now I'll count to 12 and you keep quiet and then I'll go. Well, I don't hear her counting. That's right.
I didn't either.
Oz says, smash it past Jesse Milestone.
Oh, Jesus.
Mango says, don't worry, Jeremy, use some peaches? Boobs. Send bobs and vagina. Says Oz. KSSS says, Jesse's background noise sounds like the poor neighborhood in Pulp Fiction. All right, because that's where she lives.
Uh-huh. Now we get to look at the shorts. Oh, yeah.
If you were in need of comfort, how many times would you go to the same person asking them for a blanket only to have them give you bees?
What the fuck was that?
What?
I'm just completely bored, dude. This bitch is completely bored as hell.
What the fuck was that?
Oh my god. I don't know anymore, man. I don't know. Like, I don't know anymore, man. I don't know.
She is a gem. There's just something deeply wrong with this woman.
Oh, look. Hey, look. She's got the EVS Licky Butter in her playlist. Oh, cool.
Yeah. JEC asks, smash or pass? Can I smash with a brick? Mango says, I love shorts. Anal beads? Oz says short shorts.
Wait a
KSSS says
second.
Jesse's glasses are the same ones that Elasmat wears.
That's not true, Cass. You still haven't banned him, have you?
Wait a
Abandoned.
second. Wait a second. Ein, are my eyes deceiving me, or are those videos that are unlisted in playlists now?
Possibly in playlists.
I don't remember a video with her called "How to Be a Poor."
I mean, that's it sounds like you've got new material for another stream.
Oh God.
Prime has the strangest erection right now.
Okay, so we got the new stuff. We have the history of Jessie Milestone. Now we get to go look at the back of her old streams. Oh, this is great.
KSSF says she's my new self-help guru.
Oh fuck.
Fuck, man, I wasn't fucking that one made me snort like DSP. You're an asshole, KSSS. You didn't hear it though, because I had my finger off the fucking keyboard. JC says her shorts needs more oranges.
Magic Spoon cereal is
KSSS
packed with protein.
says,
Yep. Has 0
Jesse's
grams of sugar.
better
And
open
tastes
mix.
delicious.
What is she
Welcome
going
to
to
Mindless
do with all
Entertainment.
those oranges?
I'm your host.
Ah, fuck, man, that's a solid quartering reference
No
right there.
produce, because I'm not going to eat all that lettuce before.
Oz says, "Is Elasmat gets Jessie? If Elasmat gets Jessie pregnant, he can have little duckling that is the chosen."
Oh my God. Hang on. Hang the fuck on. We're gonna have. I hope the fuck she doesn't put this shit as unlisted again, dude. You gotta see this. This is a fucking teaser. This is 8 years ago. Look, just hang on. You're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Secret little tip for how to make your food last longer. Because if you're poor like me, you might have this problem. You hate grocery shopping because you never know what to get and how much. You put things in your fridge and they just simply don't
This
last.
version of Jessie.
Yeah, I just don't remember that. I just don't remember that. What the fuck is in that fucking refrigerator, dude? Holy fuck. What is that? I swear to God, if that's fucking cockroach bits, I can't. I
Oh,
can't.
look how nasty that drawer is. What the fuck?
I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't remember this. I don't remember this at all. Amango apparently remembers this. I don't. But it's a flash from the past, or you know, whatever it's called. Roach poop, rat feces. There is a roach.
Yeah. I hate to say this, but 8 years ago, Jessie actually looked more feminine than she does now. What the hell happened? I would say probably Jeff Bailing.
Oh yeah.
Her favorite schvatz abandoned her, so you know.
Oh man, oh man. Well, Elasmat, I think it's time for you to go to bed now, isn't it?
It is.
All right. Well, catch up on the chat. Are we done, Imber?
There's 2 comments. KSSS says, "Is that her cockroach shit drawer?" Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes because that's what looks like is in there. Mango says, "You played this. I remember fridge was more full than."
Oh,
God.
okay. So it's just something I totally forgot about. Well, it has been a couple years.
I forgot about. Yeah. I know we watched the one where she showed her house and she was like full on hoarder status, and we were like, "What the fuck?" And I don't remember that.
That was an Instagram.
I don't
picture
remember the
too.
roach shit drawer though. JEC says her eggs hadn't all died yet.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Play music, please, says Mango.
Oh, you want some music? All right. Well, we're gonna end it with this banger right here. All right, everybody, have a good night.
With the Jessie song.
They're empty, white pieces of shit. I wish I could kill them with a brick. I hate them so much for what they did. It ran off my man and Jeff Hicks. Oh, how could you do this to me? Expose my crimes without dignity. So what? I lied about what I did. My privilege is bigger than his. What do you know about being oppressed? My babushka was held by Germans nonetheless. You laugh and point out all my faults. I hope you all die from bad hearts. They're empty, Semite pieces of shit. They're empty, Semite pieces of shit. They're empty, Semite pieces of shit.
Credits.
I wish I could kill them with a brick. I hate them so much for what they did. It ran off my
None of these credits are true, though. None of this is accurate.
Jeff
Wait, I'm not on live stream. Never mind. Oh, I am on live stream. Yeah, none of this is accurate. Like this, who are any of these people? Who are any of these roles? This is like a fake credits. Deceptive Prime. I want my name on this. I did more